give me a second. Okay. Alright, so we're back. What task? I want to, I want to fucking get the chalice dungeons done. But I kind of fucking hate them. So it's kind of a hard sell for me to keep going back into them. No, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say that I kind of hate them. They're just really... really annoying. Well, shoot. And my battery level's low too. Great. This means I'll have to get closer a little bit. A bit. Do it all for you. Even now, it's still kind of sometimes hard to gauge actual distance of strikes and hits. I don't know. Maybe I'm just kind of bad at that aspect of it. I think I am. Being 100% honest. Shame. Shame, 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 shame. Alright, well, I did realize a mistake I made. Okay. First of all... Gosh dang, do I like that animation. Damn it. I always forget the fucking blade that has a gun. When it's in its larger form. Yeah, those bosses still killing me 2 hits. Actually, curiosity. Drop rate kind of shit, but it might be not shit enough to justify me paying attention. Yeah, that might be a good idea, actually. Jeez Louise. It's like this boss was designed to be as fucking unpleasant as possible. Well, alright then. Huh. Nope. Unfortunate. Alright, well, I might as well not waste bolt paper unless I can get it, start getting it down and not dying in a couple hits. I think it's just about getting the timing down. It's not worth it doing that longer. Yeah, I guess we all have that boss stymies us at some point. Just getting real old. Getting real old to get hit once and die twice. So, whatever. Because I'm a little confused about the poison. It never really seems to do anything as far as I've been able to tell. Maybe I just need to use 2 in quick succession and that'll raise its poison bar. We'll try it. As for now, well, do that. 5 bullets. Oh, fuck you. Nope, it does not appear to even it just fucking... Damn it, I had it. Still. Oh, geez, Louise, I was doing good. I'll have to do that again. Flummox it a little bit. Okay. Well, there you go, kids. Fucking figured out a strategy to work. Do I have anything? Okay, we'll use the Blood Ariana, maybe? Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, okay. First, let's apply some bolt paper. Now that we have a method of dealing with this thing. Still. You know, like... it might be a waste of a run, but we'll try it anyway. Alright. Bolt paper. Blood of Ariana. Alright, let's try this one more time, shall we? Okay. Alright. Fucking hell. Alright. We got somebody who needs help. So, what I'm gonna do... Oh, fuck off. We're gonna give this one more fucking try. And if I don't get it this time, I'm just gonna move on. It's fucking irritating me. Okay. Alright, I'm done. This fucking boss is pissing me off. Alright. Yeah, I'm done. There's only so much of that shit I can take before I just get tired. I'm really beginning to not look forward to trying to get this fucking trophy. I've said several times in the past I respect these dungeons, but the more and more I think about them, and the more they sit, the more and more I fucking hate them. This is so... That should be sufficient, hopefully. What the fuck? Yeah, you fuck off. I got a nice little spear now. Okay, Okay. Alright, okay. This game's got such a lovely soundtrack. And they really don't let you work with much help in the fucking whatever it is. Oh, a little full of the draw there, Bloodborne. I'm aware that he ran the fucking there. What the fuck? Go fuck yourself. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry, are you fucking joking? Are you fucking serious? You know, is it not enough that they make the bosses 10 times tougher? Is it fucking not enough that they take away more than half of my fucking health? But they also have an enemy that can do so much damage at one shot. Are you fucking kidding? You know what? I'm getting so fucking sick of this game's bullshit. As much as I love it, and I do love it, it's full of so much fucking bullshit, and I hate that whenever I say that, I immediately get a snapback where people are like, okay, that was funny. Where people are like, nah, you're just not good at it. It's like, how was I supposed to avoid that? The witch appeared, did an attack, and I died in one hit. That's the sort of bullshit that they carried over to Dark Souls 3 as well, here and there. It pisses me off. Okay? This game should not have one-hit kills in it. I know some people probably disagree with me on that one, but for fuck's sake, how is that fun? How is that challenging? You get hit once and you die. You get fucking nailed once by a stray shot or a tough enemy, blah 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 blah. You're fucking dead. That's not fun. That's not difficult. That's the kind of bullshit I expect better from. I know every game probably has its variants on that, but no. It's fucking horse shit. It's absolute fucking horse shit. Alright? I've been playing this game for a while. I've gotten more and more accepting of some of the stuff it does. But for fuck's sakes, how many times does this have to... How many times... Does there have to be a fucking one-hit kill? Jeez Louise, no. Ugh. Ugh. Goodness me. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck me. Now I'm at, like, I got the Kanehurst boss to deal with. I got the, fucking, whatever it is. Goodness me. Alright, I'm good. I'm better now. Kinda lost my cool, obviously. It's such a fucking shit show. I mean, I think I even have, yeah, I even have the thing that gives me, like, it's so useful, 2% more fucking health when I fight these bosses. It doesn't matter. I don't even know what the point of co-oping in this game is anymore. It's so unbearable for every party that I just hate it. It's not fun. You're not helping a friend get to a boss. If anything, you're a detriment. Be 100%. Like, I have half health, and it makes the enemies 10 times tougher. I am a character who's relatively far into the game, is relatively well leveled, has a good amount of health, and it doesn't matter. I just get one-shotted. How's... It's not good design. So now I'm gonna grind for fucking... health. Whatever. And you know what? I'm gonna go on a limb and say that, that they don't lower the enemy's health proportionally back down after boss fights. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say that Limo gets to eat shit, because I tried to help. I don't... There's so many terrible decisions made in this game. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good, and I'd say there's more good. But, I mean... You've literally killed the... It just feels like there's no point to co-oping. I don't... I hate that I feel that way. And you know what? I'm sure I'll get told off and told that I'm wrong by some people. And if some people disagree with me, that's fine. It's more the telling off part I don't like. But, like... Fuck. Man. Huh. I never noticed that. I should grab it. Well, at least my buddy got it done. I'm gonna level up my health a bit more. Ugh. There's so much going wrong with this game that didn't need to be fucking... Oh, I need more. Let's see.
Farewell, good.
Alright. I'm going to level up my health. Just calm down.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Farewell. May you find.
Oh, God, I can upgrade my hunter pistols. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anyway, now that I've calmed down a bit, I just feel like there's so many stupid decisions made in this game that didn't need to be made. And I don't know why they were made. Like, I'm not against changing things up. But when you change things up for the fucking worse. Like, what even is the point of changing them? Like, the blood vials, people diverge from me on that a fair bit, but personally I still hold that I think blood vials are kind of annoying. At least their quantity generally isn't high enough, in my opinion. But whatever, that's a personal thing. But just some of the horrible design decisions. Like, why would you want to de-incentivize co-ops so much? Why don't you just fucking take it out? At that point. Okay, let's see which one of my weapons does more damage. It's probably, yeah, Ludwig's voice does more. I'm out of bulk paper and everything. And that's another odd thing to me. I don't know why you'd make bulk paper so prohibitively expensive. It's kind of an odd decision to me. I mean, no, actually I really don't get that either. It's just fucking stupid. Like, if you make something that expensive for... I mean, insight's not that hard to get, I guess, but the player's natural instinct is going to be to hoard insight, which is what I do. Although the game does punish you for that, so... There is that point to be made, in fairness. You know, those are items I wouldn't really think you'd want to charge so much for. Because I'm guessing that, especially for paper that is only going to last me one boss fight, I might die. Why even make a fucking investment? You know? Why even spend it when I really know that it's not going to do much against certain bosses? Except deal more damage? Getting there though, getting there. Gosh damn. If anyone ever was to actually watch this, it'd probably be a bit meh. It's not the most exciting thing to die over and over again. But it's the nature of a Souls game. And I really, really want fucking... That's why I rarely use special fucking items. To be honest, like... Oh god. See? I'm just getting frustrated, so... No, hold on. You'll have to excuse me for a second. Yep. Yep. There we go. Still a little quiet. That's alright. Yeah, sounds alright. And you are currently being streamed on a Twitch channel. Hooray. Yep. Hello everyone, say hello to Limo. That's it. That's all you get. That's all you get, people who don't watch my channel. Oh, shit. Fuck! Shit. I hate this damn boss. Still, I get closer and closer, I guess. Yeah. I hate it. It's like, it kills you in like 2 hits sometimes, and then sometimes in 3 hits. Yeah, I'm beginning to... In the past, I was a little bit kinder to it, but I'm beginning to get really fucking fed up with the chalice dungeons the more I think about them. Yeah. If it wasn't for the fact that... If it wasn't for the fact that there was allegedly what was one of the best bosses in the entire game in here, as well as apparently, oh jeez, Louise, that was one enough to kill. As well as like, oh yeah, I want to try and get the platinum. Fuck, I wasn't fast enough to stop it. So now we're really gonna have some fun. Ugh. Yeah, he's a fucking horrible boss and I hate its guts. Alright, yeah. Oh, goodness me. Yeah. See, my strategy right now is to kind of feed it into a wall and then try to lock it into doing that. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you! Yeah! Yeah! Fucking shit, that was really unpleasant. Fucking hell, man. That thing must have killed me like 30 times. Sorry, I don't think I'm ever not going to find the whole thing where your cape flutters in the breeze funny. So it's kind of amusing. Okay. Let's get back into our proper Henrik gear. Well, actually, I'm curious. That's what the knight's gear looks like. Very dapper. What resistances does it have? Let's see. What? Oh, knight's garb. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Let's see. Henrik's gear is a lot better, though. Yargul? Yargul has a bit better physical thrust, but worse everything else. I'll go with Henrik's gear, it looks good enough. Alright, now to ignore everything else and keep going through this fucking nightmare dungeon. The real Dark Souls starts here, I tell you what. Oh goodness me. Yeah. I remember in the early days of Demon Souls, you go into the fucking Nexus, and along that hallway that doesn't lead anywhere, there'd be like a fucking million messages that says the real Demon Souls starts here. By a million different people who thought they were far more clever than they actually were. Alright. Yeah. Alright, now it's time to play a game of let's see if I can get through this next dungeon as quickly as possible. Because I'm losing patience. Goodness me. Yeah, how'd the witches fight go once I got killed? Yeah, that's some bullshit. Yeah, that's one of the things I hate, is I wouldn't have such a problem with some of the bosses if it wasn't for the fact that they have so many of them have one-shots. Like, I mean, I didn't even have a fucking chance against the one-hit kill that got me, because for some weird reason they take away more than half of your health when you co-op with people, which you've noticed probably, obviously, but like I hadn't noticed that. So I had so little health, and it just took one explosion attack to completely just fucking kill my ass. It was pretty intense. No. I know. Cool. Yeah, I just hate the one-hit kills. It just pisses me off, because it doesn't... It's kind of like one of the most dick moves in Dark Souls 3. That is basically like one of the biggest things I hate about it is oh, okay. is so there's a boss called the Old Demon King, and basically the Old Demon King, as you're probably aware, is by the Demon River. And he's a relatively strong boss, but he's not too bad. But when you're fighting him, he can do a charge attack, and so you won't know it's coming because you won't have seen it. So you'll kind of wail on him because it'll stop moving and kind of curl up. So you'll think, maybe I can get a couple strikes in or something like that. So it's potentially possible you'll throw caution in the wind. It's basically a one-hit kill attack that... Oh, look at that chest. It's like an explosion attack. So not only does it have a very large radius, but it like kills you dead pretty quickly. And there's no way to predict it other than seeing it happen once, because it also happens pretty quickly. And then it just fucking kills your ass dead, and that's the end of that. It's such an irritating design decision that I don't understand. Whatever. Yeah, it's entirely possible to kill him before he can pull it off. But the problem is when he does pull it off... What's up? Oh yeah, oh shit. You said that the Thumerian boss was a pain in the ass. Were you talking about the Descendant? Well, he is rather daft at this. Clearly, he's also been playing the Passion Swords game. There we go. Almost missed that one. Damn. Well, okay. It's alright, first try. I'm generally not too salty on my first couple of tries, depending on the boss. Because I generally find that's where you get that's where you're kind of just learning your way around it. One thing I will say for the Chalice dungeons is that, aside from a few bosses so far, I like most of the boss design, and there's some really good music. Like the Watchdog of the Old Gods has a really good soundtrack to it, which is always the strength of these games. Yeah, I'd say in a lot of ways Bloodborne's probably the apex of their music. Ooh, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Alright, that's fine. After that last boss fight, I'm actually doing okay with this one, so I'm fine. Like, I'm still getting my ass kicked, but at least now it feels less like it's a bullshit sort of thing, because I can actually kind of deal with it. Alright. Of all the buttons to hit by accident, it's the resource that I'm running low on. Goodness me. Alright, so. Yeah, I definitely agree. It's when you parry in this game, like it feels like a way more element. Whereas in certain previous Souls games, it always kind of felt it felt like something you didn't really need to do. You could kind of just ignore it and just do your own thing. And that's why the final bosses generally kind of were so weak to it. Because I think they thought no one would really bother doing it. And, yeah. In this one, it feels way more integrated. Because almost every boss can be parried. Well, there are obviously exceptions, but I feel like a decent amount of the bosses are parryable. And, generally, it's like, it's so good, so useful to get the hang of. But generally, I think most people are incentivized to do so. Like, you're actively kind of punished for not learning to parry. Also, I found a nice grinding spot, so that's good. Yeah, if you go to the Witch's Abode, there's 3 enemies that are relatively easy to triple team. Yep, and there's a big fatty Boom Boom out there, and if you kill him, almost every single time, he'll give you like 3 or 4 blood vials, which is generally more than you expend, so that's good. Yeah. Yes sir, yes sir. Goodness me. Yeah, I'm glad to finally have that boss fucking done with though. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Alright, I think that's enough grinding for the moment. I think it's time to see if I can get that next boss down. Alright, so let's do it again. Maybe. I like that that's what you focus on. Like, it's nothing about the collection proper, it's just like, this isn't in alphabetical order. This isn't right. Yeah. I am way harder to parry. I don't know. I just have to re-get the timing down. The first fight I was parrying him like every other hit. And this time I can't parry him for shit. Oh dear. Oh no. Yeah, well, that's how it goes. One minute you're in the zone, the next minute you're just failing over and over again. I hope there isn't, well, yeah, I hope there isn't overly much left to these fucking chalice dungeons. I'm pretty sure I'm not. I wish I was. Oh yeah. Yep. That's how it go, bruh. That's how it go. Yeah, I heard about that. They haven't managed to ever really get me, but I did read up and see that apparently they can do that. Yeah, I just run past them, to be honest. Like, there comes a point where I always do that, where I just run past all the enemies, because I'm like, I can't be fucking bothered to deal with this shit right now. Yeah, I might just stop. Is it kind of telling that after beating a boss in this fucking dungeon and going through one room, I'm already sick of it again? Whatever, bruh. Whatever. Let's see, where to go next? Alright. See, I'm at the state. Well, I could go to the Nightmare Frontier, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. What does? that's crazy. Wow. Yeah, we get a lot of storms here too. Yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah, I know them feels, bruh. I know them. I gotcha. Yeah, alright. Now let's go to this area that is probably in no way incredibly difficult and horrible. I already know. I've explored it a little bit. Yeah, that thing surprised me when I first saw it and it turned around. This is a rather fucked up area. I don't imagine it's optional. It doesn't really feel like it's optional. Maybe I'm wrong though. Just seems like an area that's kind of like you would have gotten to some part of this eventually. I don't know. Fuck. Wow. Jeez Louise. Man, these things are fucked. Oh gosh. Damn. Every time I think this game can't surprise me, it just does. So, I kind of broke down yesterday, and I ordered the art book and the soundtrack for Bloodborne. Because it's like, honestly, I think visually, this is probably my favorite Souls game. I don't know if I've ever seen such great visual design, and I love all the Souls games, but I think this is really where some of their design work really, yeah, no, you know what, no, I'm not dealing with this. Gonna run off like a coward. I don't even care. But fuck you, I'm not dealing with it. Oh, I guess I'm dealing with it. Oh no, wait, hold on. But yeah, an item. Yeah, the design work is some of the best I've seen in any of their games. I feel like wow, rare and wonderful artifacts. Two blood vibes. I feel like that's kind of mocking. Maybe that's not fair, but it feels kind of like a mocking thing. Gosh. Anywho, but yeah. The design work is great. Like, I feel like it's kind of this perfect meshing of their already great fucked up boss, enemy layout. And, Lovecraft. It's a perfect mesh. It's a match made in heaven. Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on what kind of god you believe in, I guess. Yeah, it's just great. There's so much good design. Like, whereas in like a Soul, every once in a while in Souls games, you know, you kind of run into a boss that's either kind of a dud, or they're not as visually intriguing as other enemies, as other bosses, I should say. And then in this game, so far, I don't think there's really been too many bosses that didn't at least visually arrest me in some way. Like even Gascoigne turns into a werewolf halfway through the fight. A big old nasty one too. What enemy was it? Oh yeah, the witches are fine. Yeah. They're very interesting. Whoa! Okay. Hi there, big guy. Excuse me, I'm just gonna roll my way the fuck away. Probably stop rolling now. Oh dear. Frenzy. I've come too far now by being a coward. Oh good. It sings in a creepy sing-song tone too. That's wonderful. That's not worth it. Also, I might have just been imagining things. During the Dark Beast Carl fight, I could have sworn I noticed, I think it made sounds similar to some of the drakes in Dark Souls. And I thought it was kind of amusing to consider. I like how even in this nightmare Cthulhu realm, the monsters are like still holding on to torches. Like, I just find it a funny visual. It's like, do you need those anymore? Don't we seem a little bit past the point where that's going to be overly useful? But what do I know about fashion? Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm wearing Henrik's gear, so I know something about fashion, but yeah. I guess not. You know, is it just my imagination, or does the tower in this Cthulhu area look kind of like the one in Dark Souls 3? Yeah. I need to get a better look at the one in Dark Souls 3, but it feels like maybe some asset reuse, or maybe clever, intentional use. Alright, let's... Oh, okay, we're in a boss area. I can feel it. Oh no! There we go. Oh shit! Oh shit! We are in too deep, son. This thing has way too much health. So I looked up amygdala, which is what that boss is named after, and it is apparently a roughly almond-shaped mass of gray matter inside each cerebral hemisphere, involved with the experiencing of emotions. Apparently one of those is fear, so that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, definitely. That's something I picked up on, too. Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of interesting. I'd be curious if you really look deeper, whether or not there was other bosses with similar kind of foibles to them. If you know what I mean? Like, either directly named after body parts, or representative of that sort of thing, like, whoa, okay. Like Britain. Well, Okay. Sorry, I can barely hear you right now. This game's fucking loud. But yeah, go ahead, sorry, I'll try to hear it. Oh, damn. Yeah, fucking loud. Main bosses? Let me think. I just beat the Shadow of Yharnam. Shadows of Yharnam. Yeah. I summoned 2 guys to help me out. Because my basic plan was obviously... I'm gonna grind a little bit. I figured out how to get her down. Not so intimidating once you figure it out. Kind of like Parl, where it's mostly intimidation. Well, I wouldn't say it's mostly intimidation. She seems more dangerous than Parl, but it's like, I was gonna say something about Parl, but yeah, Shadows of Yharnam. I got 3, because I knew both of them were gonna die, and they both did. But I figured that basically I'd keep 2 of the shadows busy while I beat the shit out of the far long range one, and then Henrik, bless his soul, managed to keep the second one at bay while I killed the one that has a torch and has a medium range attack. And I basically was able to kill both of them in short order. Well, not short order. I had a lot of health, but... yeah. I managed to get the second one low enough that I could kill it easy after it killed Henrik. And then, the third one was halfway on its health. And then summoned a bunch of giant snakes, which I had to avoid, which was pretty interesting visually, I'll admit. But I managed to kill it on my second go with lots of help. And now I'm yeah, I haven't reached that one yet. What's currently been the thing that's stymieing me there is that fucking hunter outside of the door in the Bergenworth College or whatever it is. She's got so much health and does so much damage, and her fucking attack, her range attack is such a bitch. It's horrible. No, she's not. Oh, she's a fucking nightmare of a boss to deal with, but she's not even a boss, which is kind of cool. Yeah. So I kind of got frustrated with dealing with her, and I decided to follow some other routes of investigation. Which generally, I think, is one of the strengths of the game design in these, is when you can kind of just go off on a completely different path and take a break from the one you're doing. Yeah. So that's where I'm at with that. I'm gonna try and beat her eventually. Obviously. But not now. I just want to get a little tougher, explore some other stuff first, and then go from there. That's such an odd thing to me. I do it by, like, the order I use them in. Yeah, there's no logic to it, but what I want is going to be more immediately accessible than... Well, I mean, I don't have physical collections anymore, so but... Yeah. There's no order for... Yeah. Okay. And there's still more stuff to explore. Yeah. I gotcha. Cool shit. Feel free to say stuff in the comments, I'll get my phone up. Will do. Cool. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, let's get on to the Twitch. Alright, cool. Nothing like the old ground. Still, I think I'm about ready for amygdala. Okay, anyway. Nope. Should be telling that I'm considering just fighting amygdala without full blood vials. Ah, well. Whatever.
We'll grind a bit more, try and get a decent amount of health going. I shouldn't need too many bullets. We'll see. Okay, sorry. I missed something. I'd say we're in a pretty good spot. Let's try this again, shall we? So yeah, as soon as I can possibly, soon as I can get to that chalice dungeon, I will. We. Alright, it's those. Yeah. Rings a bell, but I don't care. try that again. Alright. I think that's gonna be good for tonight. Appreciate you for watching if you did, or if you, whatever. But I think that's about as much abuse as I can take for one night. Whew. I'll get there. I might have to take a break for a couple of days, to be 100% honest. Kind of refresh myself and keep myself from burning out, which I kind of am starting to. But yeah. Thank you. Goodbye.